Obama's first inauguration, they had a big free concert on the National Mall. They say there were 400,000 people there, but as we all know, it's just impossible to tell how many people are ever actually on the National Mall. It was huge. And about a month before the event, the list started to circulate through the music community of who was going to be on this concert. And friends, I got a hold of it, and it was an impressive list. It was Bruce Springsteen and U2 and Beyonce and James Taylor and Herbie Hancock and Stevie Wonder and Betty LaVette and the Marine Corps Band and Garth Brooks and John Mellencamp and Sheryl Crow and just everybody except me. As I'm reading down this list in awe of the talent that has volunteered to come and celebrate this event, the very last name, I mean the last name on the list was Pete Seeger. And I saw that name and I thought, whoa, now there's change I can believe in. Because as you know, Pete played on the National Mall many times, but never before in support of a president. So amazed was I to see his name that I called his house, and his wife Toshi answered the phone. I said, "Hey Toshi, it's John. Let me talk to Pete." And she always called him Peter. It was beautiful. She said, "Peter's not here." And figuring he was at the hardware store or the grocery or something, I said, "Okay, well tell him I'll call back after supper tonight." She said, "No, John, Peter is not here. Peter is on tour." I said, "He's on what?" She says, "Well, on tour. You know tour, John. You go out there for a couple of weeks, you play 10 or 12 cities, you come home. He's on tour." I said, "Yes, I do know tour, Toshi, but Pete is 89 years old." Yes, John, Peter is the only person that doesn't seem to understand that. I said, "You poor woman, you must be worried sick." She said, "Oh God, no, I'm glad he's gone. He's driving me crazy. He's pacing all throughout the house, worried that he's not being useful." I said, "Here, well, I tell you what, here's my cell phone number. When he checks in, have him give me a call." A couple days later, I'm in O'Hare Airport. The phone rings. It's a 914 area code. I don't know the number, but I take a chance. In the body of a nearly 90-year-old says, "Hey, John, it's Pete." And he launches into his requisite 10-minute monologue of all the ideas he's got and all the books he's reading and the magazine articles he's writing. And oh, I've got a new song, but it needs a second verse. You're so good at second verses. I'll send it to you. We can co-write, okay? And oh, I've got a great new way of teaching people how to sing in Swahili in 4-part harmony. And you got the time, I'll teach you the parts. And I said, "Pete, you are killing me." And he said, "Well, John, you called me." I said, "I did." I said, "Pete, you're playing at the inauguration." And after an uncharacteristic pause, he said, "I am. It's impossible, isn't it?" And I said, "Old man, if I have learned anything from you, it's that the impossible just takes a little time." I said, "Pete, what's keeping me awake at night is I just got to know you've waited nearly 90 years and you get one song. I just got to know. What are you going to sing?" Well, maybe some of you were there. Or maybe you, as I, watched it on television. I was in tour out here. I remember I watched it in Nevada City. Or maybe you've seen it on YouTube. It's all over YouTube. Y'all gonna go home and Google YouTube. Well, then you know that Pete closed down that whole day, leading those assembled hundreds of thousands, and our new president, in the song that he taught this entire nation. As I was walking that ribbon of highway,